And he made so many people happy. He elevated women to empresses with that national anthem, Princess Black. And for that I will forever remember Edi Fitzroy, the man himself.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
I'm very excited to be here, to be honest with you. Coming here to pay my respect to the iconic Edi Fitzroy. Edi Fitzroy has been instrumental in uplifting the black woman, uplifting the black pride, putting Marcus Garvey on a pedestal that is justly deserved or rightly deserved by the iconic Mr. Garvey. Edi Fitzroy is loved by many people, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a walk, watch the service, listen to all the people that we talk to, and listen to some of the things that they had to say about the iconic Edi Fitzroy. So just stay tuned. Big Soon will be right back. We're here live at Seventh-day Adventist Church, Portmore, Jamaica. Portmore, paying our respect to the life of an icon, the great, the legendary Edi Fitzroy. I'm here with a superb international artist, a friend of mine for years, a great singer, which today, ladies and gentlemen, brought the entire house down when he did the rendition of Whitney Houston, I Look to You. This is Thriller Youth. This evening while you perform, I was drawn to tears watching how you sang with feelings. What was your experience with Edi?
Edi was more like a daddy to me. As Mikey said before, he was a person I could talk to. He was an advisor. You know that I suffered a case where my dad was passed in 2009. And I understand that Edi's son was passed before that. So we have this thing together.
That bond.
Yeah, that bond. We sit down and we talk about stuff. Talk about it. You know, sometimes people touch me and I got a shadow. So every day, Edi just come to the studio. So we want to say it's been an icon, a father figure to me because people is what he was going through a lot. Take the time out to encourage us as youths in the studio. So we were very close, and I'm just really so sad to know that he's passing. It's like that.
Still a young man.
Yeah, and based upon my understanding that he was going through a lot, that he was never saying anything about. There's the time to actually try to encourage others, So I'd say, that's the kind of
selfless,
and it's just touching. So when I was singing "I Look to You," I just really wanted to do it because I think I knew that a lot of us, I believe, you mourning, and I think it would be a perfect song to have them look to the Creator because the Creator is a supreme being that actually you can lean on the Creator. When all is gone, the Father is there for you. That's right.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, talking to international recording artist Thriller Youth, and also is part of the dynamic quartet of great singers, Tony Curtis, Lukie D, and singing melody. So
it's called Lust.
Lust, of course. When you're talking about superb artists, I can remember the first time hearing you, and I told you this before, was in Hanover. And there's a place right there in, there's I don't know if it's Lollipop on the beach, right? Remember right there, there's close to the sea.
Oh yes.
I think it was in Lucy, Lollipop, something like that, that's the name of the place, but he was performing. No, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say this in front of him, because I've been wanting to say this for many years. When Thriller Youth sings, it's like 4 people sings. He has this melody that harmonizes his voice, and you can hear like a quartet. So when he opens up his mouth, it's like anything that you have ever heard before, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for great music, great memory. What is your all-time favorite of Eddie, of all his catalog, all his songs? What's your personal favorite?
You know that one might say, I wouldn't like to see you there's no man. Baby, they are in a welcome country. And also she's a precious, precious.
Well, that is the national anthem.
Princess Black. I always used to love when you perform it like because putting this little drop in it. Ha! Always Sarah. Ha!
Edi Fitzroy will be remembered, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, the outpour of great people. I see Big Youth, I see Carlton Smith from the Tamblings, of course, Triller U is here, and families here.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You know that Sony's was actually his base, you know, daytime he just happened what he was doing now from everyone to just a Sony and all the vibes, you know? Yeah, because I be a love him, sure, be a love, you know, and it is really sad because, I mean, Eddie has been such a great icon, a great person that, you know, I think the love should have extend more and embrace him when going through the sickness, you know. I don't have knowledge of what's the cause of this but, you know. I mean, I remember him come and tell me that him a go down and his son grave, just sit down and just sleep down there. And I didn't believe until, you know, him actually go down to his son grave and lie down and sleep. You know, so he was going through a lot, you know. It's just a sad thing, you know.
Because since you mentioned that, ladies and gentlemen, I've heard it in almost every person that I've spoken to, that Eddie actually wanted to be buried beside his son, Rory, in Chapelton.
Yes.
So it's kind of sad.
It is sad because I don't know if I'm beating the bush or anything, but it's sad because if that is the last request, then they should have granted. I mean, you only get the chance to burn once. And that's what his request, you know. Just like what Jimmy Radley said he wanted his body to be
That is request.
Eddie deserved the musical. I think the reason of Eddie passing is because he was suffering tremendously because of the loss of his son. And you know, he wanted to be there to embrace him because as he was saying at the time to himself, actually, the only way I can see him son again, I go. He said, Trilla, only way I can see him son again, I go, but embrace him, dead.
Wow.
You know, that's how serious Eddie was about missing his son, so serious he was, you know. So, it's just a sad thing, but...
Man, yeah, I'm here talking to you, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm so emotionally wrapped up right now at this particular time because I know the kind of relationship Thriller U, you know, an artist who has been all over the world, and he still took time out sometime to embrace Eddie and sit around Eddie and learn from the icon. So for him to say that, I know that these are trusted words that must have been imparted from Eddie directly to Thriller. Because sometimes, you know, the controversy in people out there, we don't want them to think that we are taking side one way or the other, but we're talking about your personal experience. And I've spoken to a lot of people, their personal experience. And my personal experience of Eddie was the fact that he loved his son so much. And it's finally resting place. He had wanted it to be Chapelton. But, you know, it's a family decision, and we're just here to pay respect.
You have to just follow through because, as I say, it's a family decision. The last thing right here.
I think we should also take this opportunity about it well. Because sometimes when you have these things, just a word of mouth, even though you tell as much people as you possibly can. Sometimes you have it in writing, so that at least it cannot be contested because here it is in black and white. You know, so I personally am a simple man. I told my wife many years ago, and I told my children that I don't want a fancy casket that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. I want to be buried in a wooden box because I want to go quickly back to whence I came. And that is my wishes. I don't want the family to think that I'm depriving them of this luxurious big funeral for big stone and so on. No, give me what I say I want. My box.
You don't have to pass.
Exactly.
There are kids there and other family members who need the support.
What this has taught you as an international recording artist, and you know you have acquired a lot of things in your life. does it lead you toward making a will if you have not done so?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not made a will as yet, but actually it's just opened my eyes to really actually get something in paper for real, because put my last request on black and white, so it could be followed through.
Exactly.
And sometimes as artists, because there is so much loved ones in our lives at time too, we don't know what's gonna happen after we pass by.
Because everybody wants a piece of you, your fans want a piece of you, this family member, that.
Yes.
Well, truly, it's always great to talk with you, man. Thank you very much for your busy schedule. Keep doing it, which is great. What can we expect from Thriller You? And where can they locate you?
Okay.
Those who cannot find you and that has been searching for you.
Right. Right now, Thriller You is doing his album. The album is called Genres. Thriller You singing genres. So look out for that album. It was scheduled to release this year, but because I'm not a person who rushes music, so I take the time out I want to do it properly. But if you want to find Thriller You, you can just look me up on Facebook. It's Thriller You Hamilton, on Facebook. And you can also contact my manager. It's Mr. Hopton Brown. Number 1-215-888-432. That's 8888-432. My bad. So you can email us at nayablessedmusic@gmail.com. NYAHBLESS music MUSIC@gmail.com. If you want to contact Thriller You personally, because I don't hide from people, you can contact Thriller You on my personal number, which is 1-876-345-2110. That's 1-876-345-2110. And again, I'll give the international number for booking: 215-8888-432. Thank you very much.
Here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All the numbers that you want to find the international recording artist, the ladies man, the man of when Thriller You sings, it's like anything that you've ever heard before. So it's always a pleasure and an honor.
Thank you, my brother.
To talk. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am with the legendary Mikey General. Mikey General did a fantastic tribute to Edi Fitzroy today, March 26, here in Portmore. And he brought the church down. Everyone was in tears. Mikey, what are your thoughts now that you sung such a brilliant tribute for your friend?
Well, it's a great occasion to sing something for them. He played a very important part in my career. He helped me to find direction. So I'm very grateful for him. He was a very humble man. He was a mentor and a teacher. So anything I could do for him, I'm so glad I was able to represent. And that song that I sang, Lean on Me, it represents him. Because anybody who know Eddie know that they could lean on him. He was there for them. He will never let you drop. He's not a person where you lean on and he move. No, he stand up firm so you can lean on him. So we really miss him, but as we say, we know he's not gone. He's here with us still. It's just his body is gone, but his spirit is here with us.
Mikey, you said something about General Penitentiary and what that song did for you in curving your life, in making you become the legendary Mikey General that you are today. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, that song, it says, it's a warning song. And when I was a young youth and I hear that song, it gave me a warning. It said to me, Mikey, careful what you're doing, because you will end up down a general penitentiary. You know what I mean? Mind the crowd, mind who you walk with, mind who you talk with. It was like a instruction to me. So, as I said, it keep me away from the part. When I hear that song, it really made me look into myself. So that was the work that Eddie did. he made us look into ourselves, our deeper self, you know. So as we said, we miss
I know
him.
I have to ask you this. I know it's not a controversy, but because it's already out there, a lot of people are saying that Mikey, that Eddie had wanted to be buried in Chapelton, and Major Mackerel, in his departure from the stage a while ago, made mention of Eddie being buried in Chapelton. What are your thoughts on that? Did Eddie confide anything into you?
No, he
about
didn't.
where?
You know, I didn't see him a long time before he passed away, about 6 months or so. I didn't see him. But the real thing is that, you know, I think his wishes should have been obeyed if he really wanted to be buried there. But, you know, probably his family saw it best to put him where they put him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Wherever he is, we'll go and look up for him.
I agree with you
he's our
100%,
icon.
Mikey. I really do. Because family, you know, holds that first preference. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody else can say what they want to say, but family is, that's
Yeah.
where it's at.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
the family said they want him in Dovecote.
That's where he has to be.
Let him be there.
Well, can we expect for you? This is the year 2017. We're fresh into March, going on into April. What can we look out? How can your fans reach you, Mikey General?
Well, you know, I have a couple songs released. I have about 4 songs released. I'm with a new band name called World Roots Band. We have 2 singles released. One called You Move Me Baby and another one called Black Man. Those are the 2 newest songs out. There's also a song with an empress named Caramanti and named Back Against the Wall. So, you know, we're out there. We have a new song also named Intimidation that I did for some people in Europe. You know, so I'm just busy doing some works, you know.
How can we find you?
Well, you know, I'm on Michael Taylor on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter, mgeneral7, you know, and I'm also on Instagram, mikeygeneral7. So, you know, anybody want to reach me, I'm there. And mgeneral7 at Gmail, I'm there. Yeah, no?
Thank you very much, Mike. I know that you're very, very busy. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I know that Eddie is a long time friend of yours, and you really took time out to do this. Thank you very much, Mikey.
Okay.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to In the Streets. I'm here with Carlton Smith, the founding member of the great group, the Tamlins. Right? It's one of my all-time favorite groups, ladies and gentlemen. Remember songs like Ding Baltimore and all them big tunes. And these are the songs that I know, iconic songs. Of course, you know, Carlton grew up with Edi Fitzroy. They've been together for many. How long you know Eddie, Carlton?
John James in the same thing. Eddie came in the late 70s.
In the late 70s.
He was an accountant, and I was in mass control. I know him for many years, over 40 years now.
Wow. So you actually met him before he started singing then?
No, when he came to JBC.
He was singing when he came to JBC?
No, he was an accountant.
Oh, he was an accountant?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts of Eddie after knowing him for so long, and what are your final moment now you're here today to pay your respect, Carlton? I've seen you on Peter Tosh funeral, escorting the legendary Peter Tosh, because Carlton used to go on tour with Peter, backing vocals from Peter Tosh. I've seen him in many concerts. What are your thoughts today?
Eddie is a very good friend. Eddie is a joker, you know.
Yeah.
He is a joke.
What are your fun memories? Can you share one?
Nobody knows it. I remember when Eddie first toured to Manchester Bay,
Yeah.
out of Kingston. The Tamlins, Dennis Brown. No, the Tamlins, Delroy Wilson. Sorry, Delroy Wilson and Edi Fitzroy. We walk from a hotel down by your sister with your movie guy.
Yes.
And Yuna. We walk from the hotel down to the town. And Eddie gave us some joke that a young star in a big man world.
Yeah.
I said this guy was really a powerful guy. And from that day I knew Eddie was going to be a powerful. Because Eddie gave us some joke that night. Me, Eddie, Tamlins, and Delroy Wilson.
Wow.
Eddie killed us a joke that night, man. Yeah, man, I see. Yeah, man, Eddie. But it was a very conscious artist, very loving, very conscious. Yeah, man.
But we just have to pay our respect,
Yeah, man.
as we continue on,
Yeah, man. But Eddie's a very nice brother, very conscious. But he's a joker in the meantime.
Yeah.
Eddie
Do you have any content, you have any one joke you can share with me? I know today is not a day for jokes, ladies and gentlemen, but we have to keep our spirits up. And that's why we asked the legendary Carlton Smith to share this one special moment that he had with Eddie.
Same night, you know, went to the club, but
Come closer.
You know that club upstairs, man, go.
Yes, yes.
And Eddie's a little youth from town, and we all about some Kingston, you know.
Yes.
And we have the girls. Eddie just get mad and say, hey girl, how you doing? A ton of compliments. Come down and dance with my friend, you know. He was a little rude kid.
Yeah.
But he was jovial, you know.
Jovial.
And she was joking, but Eddie was like that. You know, I couldn't believe it. Eddie was with us, you know, because, you know, we are grown up. And he was very young. And he sitting with me, Delroy, and the Tamlin, and Eddie give us a joke. Eddie said to the girl, say, hey, dance with my friend, and I say, hey, where are the girl? Where are the? Whatever else. Hey. Yeah. But he was joking, you know. But we have good times at JVC. Very good time. Very, very good time. We, you know, we do a lot of
Were you there when he locked himself in the station, because that is now famous? I was told, right, by Eddie himself, that they wasn't playing as much music at JVC at the time, much reggae music. So himself and another staff member locked himself in, take control of the control, and just start playing nothing but reggae music.
No, I don't remember that, but I can tell you that we had a demonstration one time. We leave from Bohemian Club, go to RJR. We were protesting about that too much reggae being played on the radio station.
Yes.
And we stepped out in the street, all of us musician union members. We walk from Arthurtree to RJR back to JVC. And me as a old member of JVC, Miss Laliman daughter come kiss for my jaw. Can you imagine that? General manager daughter come kiss for my jaw.
Yeah.
About Judas. Hilary Laliman, come kiss.
But so did you get yourself out of that one?
Why, because you know I'm a singer, so.
Yeah, well, you're an artist.
We have to defend
each other.
Why we regularly play.
Yeah. What do you want to say to his families now?
Yeah, man, I remember tell Eddie is being loved by all of us. And we'll always be by their side, you know. Any assistance, anything.
Great.
Yeah, can always call on the musical fraternity. We're always there to support Eddie, family. But, you know, other things we want to talk about, you know, touch about Eddie's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you about Eddie's son, man.
Tell me a little bit about Rory.
Yeah, you know, I know Eddie's son, mother, a good friend of mine, you know. But Eddie and his son is a good relationship, you know. Remember I was coming from Nigeria and I gave him a ride from both of them, from South to St. Catherine.
Yes.
And they were close, like brethren.
How old was Rory at the time when he passed away?
I think he was about in the 16, 17, because he was 17.
A young man, yeah.
Yeah, because he was upper 6. And I remember that I heard that he was young and that sort of news. And to the saddest things to watch Eddie with the police and the crowd at Elsha trying to find the body. That was sad to watch Eddie and news. And his son was in the water. And they found him the next day, you know. But I always see him and cheer him up, you know. But Eddie never looked back from that. It's going down.
It's like a piece of him.
Yeah, man, he's him. He was so close to his son. Because the boy was bright. Bright boy. Bright. But you know, we're going to miss Eddie.
Thank you for that piece of information, ladies and gentlemen.
But there's more we can talk about. Everyone talk about you, but Eddie, we have good times.
Good times.
Being at JVC, the mass control, I'm on the radio, my accounts, my brethren. Yeah, man, close, very close, man. Eddie. Very, very close, man.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Carlton Smith again, from the big group, the Tamlins. And I want to tell you something. Clifford Smith, Vegas, is the brother to Carlton Smith from the big bad Tamlins.
Don't forget Sandy Smith. Albert Rosie. Yeah. I'm a son there, so he's his family. And Ben has Bendalu, Ricky.
Bendalu, yes.
Bendalu, big singer too. Yeah.
So the whole family in the singer, and of course my son is an artist too. Of course.
Claude, used to do it.
Legacy, his name is Legacy.
Yeah.
Claude Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Legacy. Big up yourself, Legacy.
Yeah, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You know, some fun time with Carlton Smith from the Tamlins. Yeah, and we're going to be talking talking to some more artists in regards to the great late Edi Fitzroy. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Matthew is the cameraman, but we are in the same school, Central Branch.
Yes.
Matthew.
His name is now Heru Aisha Kamusa
my brethren.
Menelik.
Justice.
Justice. That's the fact.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
Big up. Okay, and I too, so I feel very privileged because I was the first accountant at Area FM, you know, so, and Eddie was also an accountant. So it's going to be very short because I got a long thing, and Susie, no, this is not a eulogy, it's just a remembrance because we all know Eddie, trust me, we all know Eddie. Okay, so in the essence of time, it's going to be short. Wow, I tell you, I'm nervous. Okay, Edi Fitzroy. Born Fitzroy Edwards on November 17, 1955. Wow, accountant, trade unionist, singer, prolific songwriter, actor, and the list goes on and on. He was born in the cool hills of Chapelton, Clarendon, the son of a sound system operator, Vasco Edwards, and Kathleen Robinson. He then went on to live with his mom after being in the country after the primary school. He lived in Whitfield Town in Kingston, and he attended the West Indies Commercial Institute where he studied accounts. As a teenager, he followed various sound systems, especially Ancho One. Remember that sound? In 1973, he joined JBC. Wow. 1973, I won't tell you how old I was. I was just born, right? As an accountant officer, then he was promoted to accountant payables. So he's the one that wrote all the checks, you know? A job he held for 22 years, people. 22 years. Wow. Leaving in 1995. And you know, he had numerous hits after hits, you know, though he was doing his accounting job. Wow. Hits such as The Gun. The Gun is a serious weapon. And that's why I think year before last, I went back to Area FM. It was really to ensure that songs like this, you know, these songs were being played. You know, The Gun, Princess Black, Penitentiary. As Mikey General said earlier, songs like those kept him out of trouble. You know, I'm from the inner city, so I know that this was really, really, you know, really beneficial to most of the kids.
Side,
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
What a tribute that you gave this evening.
Oh, it was beautiful. You know my style already.
It was something fit for a king.
Yeah, man. I'd have to do it, Big Stone. I come out early and we're looking for you. I don't know where you're gone, you know?
Well, I was here, you know, in the forward. I was taking pictures of you. It was a fantastic tribute. They give you an opportunity to speak. So thank you very much. Yeah. Tony Patel, ladies and gentlemen, and the iconic Winston the Whip Williams in the yellow over there. Everybody who's anybody that works along with Eddie, this is a photo opportunity, a shot of a lifetime. Yeah. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the legendary Winston William the Whip. My brother name is Glenn Sinclair.
Okay.
I'm doing this particular for him. He lives in Florida. He idolizes the ground that you walk on for many, 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 many years. He talk like you. You want to sound like you. You want to say everything. So I want you to give a big shout out to my brother Glenn Sinclair.
Hey, Glenn. Hold the faith. Keep it gentle. Live long and strong. God bless.
All right, Winston William, ladies and gentlemen, paying his respect to the legendary Edi Fitzroy. All the celebrities in the house. It's a photo opportunity for everyone.
And don't spread no riot.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to put the legendary Edi Fitzroy to rest. And as you see, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's anybody is here today, making sure that the iconic Edi Fitzroy is laid to rest. All the stars had opportunity to speaking with quite a couple of people that know Eddie real well and his associate. Leonard Bartley, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Come over here, Leonard. This is Merciless, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, he's here to pay his final respect to the iconic Edi Fitzroy. I saw you last night, man, by Soundwave. How was it? What are your thoughts today, putting your friend to rest?
I was just, you know,
A fellow Clarendonian, is it?
I'm an icon, a real Boston. So, you know, so we just tell yourself we just hang out because that's not what we wanted to do.
Yes.
To be at Soundwave Farm.
Yes,
Which
yes.
Eddie was there with us.
Yes.
But you don't know, it's just a part of the journey.
Part of the journey.
But Eddie not gone, man, we're still there, man. Where Eddie missed out, but we have to keep carrying it through. You know?
I saw you last night paying your respect. You was there, practically there. How long you know Eddie now, Merciless?
Eddie all my life. Man.
All your life?
Yeah, Eddie born at the same hospital from the same district. All my life.
Wow.
So, you know, it's hard. You know? But, you know.
One of them things that. So, what is your fondest memory of Eddie in terms of his recording? Which one of your favorites? I know he has so many.
Eddie go through so much things, you can't even, you know, too much to tell.
Too much to tell.
Yeah, man, trust me.
All right, Merciless, I see you. Yes, I see you taking back. I can understand. You know, thank you very much for talking to me, taking time out. I love the way your career is going from strength to strength. Ladies and gentlemen, the iconic Leonard Bartley, Merciless. Thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just had a wonderful conversation with the legend Merciless. We're here, as you see Major Mackerel walking over there. And anybody who's anybody's here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful afternoon. It's a beautiful evening, and everybody is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in the streets again, and I'm here with the legend, one of the topper producer, businessman, studio owner, Anchor Records. What's it? Music Works? That's the name of it? There's so many names to this great legend. Gussie Clark, how are you?
Good stone, my good wagwan.
I'm here. I'm very happy that you came out to pay your respect to Eddie. What are your thoughts now that we're getting ready to put Eddie to rest?
Well, respect is due, you know. We couldn't see him go down without being here, you know. We're bona fide brethren, both as a friend, as a client, and as an artist and a member of the fraternity. You understand?
Did you do any work with Eddie as a producer? Did you have any record? Did you get a chance to work with him?
No, we never did. But we, you know, worked at a whole lot of places in our earlier days, and we have a common friend, Mikey Drill, and Trevor Elliott and all that. So we were good.
To be honest with you, Gussie, I'm really happy to be talking to you now, because I want the world to know that I did my first recording as a record producer at your establishment, and the treatment is second to none. So I have to give enough respect for you, Gussie. I've done a lot of mastering, Fata, Dr. Marshall, Spider-Man, all the great man, you know.
Yeah, man.
Just enough love, man, and thank you very much for giving me your time. And have a wonderful day.
Blessed stone. Respect.
Thank you. Enough love.
All right, cool.
And,
later, brother. Yeah.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
Shaka Musa Menelik, what are your thoughts here? You've been here to celebrate the life of your friend.
Well, as they say, it is Thanksgiving for the life. So even though you are sad, you have to bring out the good things that you remember about Edi Fitzroy, the man. And he made so many people happy. He elevated women to empresses with that national anthem, Princess Black. And for that I will forever remember Edi Fitzroy, the man himself.
I know you know Eddie from way back, and I know you share some personal thoughts with Eddie. In lieu of the, you know, we're not going to say a controversy, but in lieu of the, you know what is happening, what are your thoughts? Did he convey anything to you? Really?
Yes, Eddie said he wanted to be buried with his son, Rory. Yeah, he loves Rory so much that it is as if Rory was a part of him, an integral part of him. When Rory passed, I think Eddie started to go downhill from that point forward. Every time that I met with Eddie, he would talk about his son Rory. And I mean every time. At some point in the conversation, he had to talk about Rory and how we miss Rory.
So lesson learned here. What are some of the pointers that in generations to come, you know, we cannot find ourselves here?
Well, one of the things that we must learn to do, not only speak through the spoken word, but put things in writing. I don't think he had finished his will. He brought his will to me a couple times, but he wanted to perfect it because he was such a humanitarian person. He didn't want to hurt any one of his family. So he was trying to include somehow every one of his family into his will. And I don't know if he completed it, but I know he came to me as a justice of the peace on more than 5 occasions, trying to perfect that will that he would have made.
What are your thoughts in terms of his constant, undying love for the Honorable Marcus Garvey? What can you say in that regard?
Well, he always said Marcus Garvey's birthday should be a national holiday. And he even juxtaposed it to some of the other holidays. He said Boxing Day was a day when the white people would celebrate on Christmas Day, and the scraps of food that was left, they gave it to the slaves on Boxing Day. And he's a man did not like Boxing Day. So he said, we as a nation should just get rid of Boxing Day and use the Honorable Marcus Garvey birthday as an official holiday.
So you would say he's the ultimate Garveyite?
Ultimate Garveyite. Ultimate from day one. You always talk about Marcus Garvey. Held him in very high esteem.
What is your all-time Edi Fitzroy's recording?
Princess Black, without a doubt.
Why you say that?
Because, you see, we have been living in a patriarchal society where the man is always on top. And as Africans, we know when we go way back, we came from a matriarchal society where the children would get the name of the mother. The mother is the only one that is certain that this is my child. The father is never certain that this is his child. So we came from that matriarchal society, and when Edi Fitzroy sing Princess Black, I sing to myself, this is the national anthem for our women, to elevate them. Princesses, empresses, queens, this is what we have.
So you say that to say this now in lieu of people bleaching on their skins and so on, women having low self-esteem, being attacked and so on. You say that to say what?
Well, the women should understand that they are goddesses, they are queens, they are empresses. His Imperial Majesty showed you when he was crowned as emperor. Empress Menen was right beside him. The Honorable Marcus Garvey, every division of the UNIA must have a male president and a female president. So we are people who love our women and hold them in very high esteem. So we must, at this time, look forward to placing the woman in her rightful place. Not as a foot rag, but as our empress.
Thank you very much.
Blessed
Eru Aishaka Musa Menelik, ladies and gentlemen, here March 26, 2017 in Portmore, paying his respect to the iconic Edi Fitzroy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Thanks.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
That even make me more sad.
Well,
and I live all the way in Nicole and I came here. And they are all here in Kingston and I don't see them.
well, in all honesty, quite a few artists are here. You'd have to just dig deep into many, because ladies and gentlemen, there's a whole lot of people there. I see Wayne Lonesome, I see Big Youth, I see Bunny General, I see Carlton Smith from the Tamlins, I see Triller U,
I know, but I'm talking about...
But you're talking about more people.
Yes, and I'm talking about the ones in what I see
the
here.
name brand artist she's talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
because we're all in the same category, and that means we should stick to each other more. Because we all gotta go, but we do the same work, so respect is due. You understand me? And the love must reveal more. You understand me? Because, all right, even the Chinese, for instance, they came here to Jamaica and they stick to so together like they're
that's
fastened.
like glue, yeah.
You understand me? So why can't we do this, be the same thing? And we are doing the same work. We are God great children. You understand me? So we should be together instead of far away.
I agree with you 100%.
Because far away give you heart broke.
I agree with you 100%. 100%. But you got a nice, decent funeral, ladies and gentlemen, I must say. A lot of people came out, a lot of people. And of course,
it's beautiful.
Scully, Scully's being buried today.
I heard.
So that kind of split up the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Some people going by Scully, and of course some here. So it could have been in terms of the other artists, the elite of the elite. They know themselves.
Yeah.
That could have made that effort to be here, but we are here. And
I'm happy he got a one full funeral because inside is full.
Yeah, the church is full.
It's look good.
Yes.
You understand? And I see a lot of classic people, respectable people inside.
Great.
Yeah. Even people from the government house is there.
I'm Sugar Candy on Facebook.
Come over here.
Yeah,
come over here. Yeah, man. Come over here, Sugar Candy. You don't want to talk. Come on, talk to the camera.
And so...
Don't worry yourself. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm decked with two gorgeous ladies. What are your thoughts on Edi?
Well, my uncle is so nice. He sent me to school. He did everything for me. He's so blessed. And as for the Most High God, I will forever be grateful to the Most Edi Fitzroy. He's everything to me. You know, right now, I can't even explain myself. Right now. I must say, God a God and man a man, and God know best. Don't it? So if God should take him from me, I just saw it go. Don't it? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
I
Okay.
love Eddie music from he was on the radio. I listened to him and I wasn't in church at that time. I love dance, I love music. So I dance for him because he's logical, he sings logical things. And when he sing the song, it touch something you know, and you have to move your foot. Don't know how sad you are, you have to dance after that music. So I couldn't stay home. I have to come to the funeral for the because he's a good man. These things good music, and these young people, they must take a page out of his book and sing these songs.
Yes.
So what are you?
Okay,
go ahead.
Before coming into the church,
Yes.
Princess Black was my favorite.
Was your favorite?
Yes, and I used to watch him every morning on TV.
So who are you? What?
I am Sister Spence
Sister Spence.
from the
Are you?
10 City SDA.
Yeah. Are you from Clarendon as well?
No, I'm from St. Elizabeth.
You're from St. Elizabeth.
I'm from the Fred and Kids family.
Okay, okay. But you're here to pay your respect to Eddie.
Yes.
And you, I didn't get your name in the beginning.
Okay, I'm Sister Smith.
Okay, are you from Clarendon?
I'm from Clarendon.
Where in Clarendon are you from?
I'm from Roswell in Clarendon.
Is that close to Chapelton?
Yes, close to Chapelton.
How close it is?
It's just a few block, but he used to. They said that he come from down in where the places. Chowtal or somewhere used to be, but those are close. I have relatives live down there.
Okay.
So we are Caledonian. We go to the same Ryomina River and those things. So
Okay.
I support Caledonian Toots and the Maytals and all those boys. We used to dance up and say, and the whole of those guys we know them. So before I come in the church, I was a dancer.
Okay.
So I come to
Edi Fitzroy made me proud to be a black woman. When you sing Princess Black, that was my anthem.
And who are you?
I am Doretha Winter, Sister Winter. This is my church, the 10th City, and I'm from Rosewell, Clarendon.
You're from a Clarendon person?
Yes, man. So it's also a Clarendon brother, and I'm so proud of him. I love him so much. I love his voice from a unique voice.
I know a lot of people were expecting Eddie to be in Clarendon this evening. What are your thoughts on it?
Me, it's not. He's past of his transition, so he's asleep. So it's neither here nor there. Let him rest in peace for me. Let him rest in peace. So it doesn't matter where. He's just resting in peace.
Okay.
Yes. But I had to be here. I had to be here to pay my last respect. I love that man. I grew up on his music. Penitentiary, The Gun, all of them.
Pressure.
Princess Black. Always say it. She tougher than rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. These are the 10th City Seventh Adventists, and they are all reminiscing about the legendary Edi Fitzroy and the time that they spent with the icon. It was a wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, people are starting to leave the parking lot, going out to Dovecot to bury Eddie, and that is it.
Easy ride and don't spread no riot.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of a wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen. An evening where we had the opportunity to hear many of Eddie's friends and families and fans and loyalists coming out to pay their respect. We saw Mikey General perform, Lean on Me. We saw Thriller You, I Give It All to You, a Whitney Houston a song. We saw Bunga Herman and his friends, and we saw Desi Young, and we saw Heruai Shakamusa Menelik, and we saw all the great people, Major Mackerel paying their respect, talking about the iconic Edi Fitzroy. Eddie, as you can see, you had a jam-packed audience. There was people clambering to get into the church, ladies and gentlemen. The church was full to maximum capacity, and that just to show you how much people love and respect the General. Eddie, this is my final words. You have came into our lives 61 years ago, and you did your part. You etched your place permanently in the history of not just Jamaica, but of the world. The things that you believe in was what you stood for, Eddie, even though sometimes it wasn't with, you know, what I would say, it wasn't normally accepted. It wasn't accepted by quote unquote society. But you did your thing. That one time you locked yourself in the studio at JBC to protest the fact that reggae music was not being played as regularly as it ought to be. Show us the defiant Edi Fitzroy that you are, and then to do songs like Princess Black, Farmer, General Penitentiary, songs after songs, hits after hits, bigging up our women, put our women and our blackness on a pedestal. We owe you, Eddie. Everyone owe you. Your name will forever be in my heart and on the hearts of all loving Jamaica. Thank you all for watching. Thank you very much.